Wait, did you say I'm being detained or I'm under arrest? But getting petition does not equal handcuffs. No, it does not. No, petition does not mean handcuffs. So either I'm detained, listen, either detained or under arrest. Petition, no, it does not. You're lying. Okay, I'll see you.
Do you hear the words he's using?
And his wife gave him that authority to do the 3-day hold, to take him to the emergency room to be seen. And the only way that they can let him go is he has to be seen by a clinical psychologist, a clinical psychiatrist, and an MD. That's the only way you can get that hold off you.
He's using petition, so he can't come back and claim that he was detained and unlawfully arrested and taken away, which is deprivation of rights, USC 242.
You guys are my pussy. I never thought Southgate PD was such a bunch of groups. You guys are all, you got fucking 70 motherfuckers, and you're threatened by one person, and you got a wine.com for inside together.
Oh, no.
You don't know me, you know my wife, you're talking about. What the dude? Like, are you kidding? Unhandcuff me.
I don't believe in any way that if this camera was not recording, that this wouldn't have played out different. Even with the, and this is one of the better police departments in the Downriver area. I have gave them a thumbs up because they took that blue line bullshit off the back of their cars and scraped it off with a freaking key, right? And their commander gave me Lieutenant Scott. I give him a shout out because I gave him an interview, and he gave me an interview that he was very transparent and honest about the questions that I asked him, specifically in where their authority ends and where it begins. And he agreed with everything. He knows he works for us. He knows he's the servant. He knows we're the stewards. He knows that while engaged in a constitutionally protected activity, you can't gaslight me. You can't tell me that I'm freaking trying to get rid of me through the social norms of lawfully demonizing my behavior as unlawful. And that is what they done. And I had to brainwash their detective because he's so brainwashed. I had to literally put my ass on the line and show him that I am not interfering at all with my speech, because no matter what, during the face of verbal challenge, they have to stay professional and stay ethical. They cannot use the 10th Amendment to rewrite an obstruction law that would come after me without Congress making that. And Congress said Congress will not create a law that subverts or supersedes the First Amendment.
If we're so confident we know me, I don't know you. You're right, you don't know me, dude. And if it was your kid, you pointing their house, would you point a gun back? Tell me right now. You're too scared to tell the truth.
I'm gonna make sure he gets there safe. Ouch.
Oh, you're gonna fucking put me on arrest because you guys are fucking driving and shooting at the house. It might be you to have those sons. Fuck you. I'm not gonna fucking stand down. You can have me in handcuffs on. I'll have you in fucking court. You big stupid mother.
I agree, Jonathan.
There's more that I know about this, but I'm not trying to front the relationships of the officer and the subject at hand, which they call him. That's what they call him, which is the human being that's being put in the back of the ambulance right now. Yeah. All rights reserved for him. I was there for him.
Most people don't know their rights, let alone the Constitution of the United States. They don't. And then they claim ignorance. If you love your loved ones, and you want to, and you know that they would never hurt nobody, and they're just having a bad day, don't ever depend on the police for safety. Don't ever. You got to depend on your own. The Supreme Court has ruled time and time again that they have no duty to protect you at all. So they're taking them to Wyandotte, taking them to Bam Bam. That's where they take people that need to see a clinical doctor, a clinical psychiatrist, and a clinical psychologist and see if he's okay. And he's got to be released. He'll have a hold anywhere from 12 to 48 hours, depending on the charges, if there's any charges at all. I don't know. Sounds like he's just having a bad day. Could have got really dangerous. This is what happens when you bring the weapons out, guys. If you didn't commit a crime. Huh? Yeah. Wolverine Transparency. I just
By
don't
the
like.
way, I hate Facebook. That's why I don't use it. And I'm sure that if I was to use Facebook, I would be a lot more friendlier with these other people and they would know me a lot better. But I don't want those people to know me because as you see what they're doing, every time they get mad at each other, they're ratting each other out. I keep my circle small, man.
Like people when, I have to react. Usually when people get that close, I'll spray them down. I usually just spray them down because I don't have to put up with that. That's me. No, that's Facebook. Right now I'm on, which one is it? YouTube. Read the description, dude. If you're going to read it, read the description, what I stand for. I'm not anti-cop, just anti-bad cop. Wolverine Transparency.
So that's the end of that video. And I just wanted to use that because this is in the middle of the line type of video that puts us in a situation to where in order for us to bridge this gap with the police officers, people need to take their political bias, their lens, see that right there? The lens of identity politics, the lens of poor versus the rich, or the lens versus the left versus the right. You got to leave that at the mat when we're talking about this issue. Because this issue right here is about humanity. This issue right here is about our Constitution, God given rights. You can't trample over them because of simple words that police officers find themselves being the arbitrator of the First Amendment. As it says in Terry versus Houston v. Hill, excuse me, you can't have a police officer to overbroadly use obstruction when somebody has a First Amendment right to speak. I ain't physically stopping you from doing your duty. I ain't physically putting a barrier between you and anybody you want to engage. Speech. Houston v. Hill says it's got to be a physical act. I'm educating people, man. This is the downright oats and roots of our Constitution. And if you don't understand it, number one, if you don't live here and you're just a visitor, this shouldn't even matter to you. You can have an opinion all you want, but us on this land, we have a constitutional right, like the right to breathe. It's the same thing. They're inalienable rights. You can't step on them. You are a servant. You're not a god. Get rid of the God complex and do your job regardless and zip this. And you can't, you should never enable cops. And you as cops need to speak out. You need to speak out on shit like this right here. You need to speak out on this. I'm going to play this video one more time. I'm going to leave it be because this is what's happening. They're earning the hate and you're giving them too much authority. This deputy sheriff was called by the Darren next door for a noise complaint. That's all he's there for. His feelings. I just want to stop this right now. Thank you, Gloria. You didn't have to do that, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate your willingness to come to par and to support this channel. I know you didn't have to do that, and it's because of people like you that keep this world going round, man. Thank you. With or without this, you rock, man. Appreciate you. So the kid opened and closed the door. He's like, oh, hell no. And he closed the door, right? You don't have to talk to the cops. There's no duty to.
You can.
Okay, then back the fuck
I'm
up
not
out of my
gonna
house.
back up.
You do not have a right to be inside my
I'm
house.
not
I
gonna
will
back
talk
up.
to you outside.
Just back up and talk to her outside. No.
You don't have a warrant. No, don't talk to them.
You don't have
You
to
do not
worry.
have
Let
a
me tell
warrant
you-
to be in.
With the people that I have in here, don't you think that was a reasonable request for both of them? If they're being, if this police officer is supposed to be ethical because he signed a public bargaining agreement to be ethical and swore an oath to it, right? So, is that a reasonable request, ladies and gentlemen? Isn't it? To step outside and talk about it? Because remember, he's there for a noise complaint. Bring down the noise, right? That's all he's there for. I say that was reasonable.
Inside, I will talk to you outside.
You want?
Officer, I will talk
I
to
am
you
not
outside.
gonna step outside your house.
You do not have a
We're
warrant
gonna
to be
talk
inside
right
of
here.
my house.
I'm not inside your house. Okay.
You're inside
Yes.
of my house.
Let me tell you why I'm right here.
Because you walked in.
No, because they opened the door and ran from me.
And
That's
I'm
why.
Now I'm going to stop it right there. Give me the law on that. Give me the law on that. Yeah, that's what I thought.
telling you, I am the
Okay, and
adult
I'm
here.
telling
This
you
is my home.
Then now that I'm inside your house, I own your house right
No,
now.
you do not.
Yes, I do.
You don't shit,
Yes, I
bro.
do.
You don't shit, bro.
What I
I
need.
know my rights.
I don't care if you know your rights.
And I'm telling you, my
So-
dog will bite you if I tell her to bite you.
Tell
So
your
I'm
dog to
asking
bite
you to back
Tell your
up,
dog to bite
and
you.
I will talk to you outside.
I'm not gonna talk to you
What
outside.
the fuck do you want? What the fuck do you want inside my house? Bring your fucking supervisor to my home now. Yeah, bring them all.
We'll turn
You
the
have
music
no
down. Can you
right
do
to
this
be
alone?
inside. No, don't
Please.
fucking talk to them.
Please. We'll
You
turn
have
the
no
music
right
down.
to be inside because they opened the door. They're minors. I'm the adult here. This is my home.
She
Get the
said
fuck.
she's the adult.
She's not
I'm
the
an
fucking.
adult.
She's my daughter. Get the fuck out of my
I'm
home.
not gonna get out of your house.
Then call your fucking supervisor right fucking now
415 noise.
and put me to the fucking ground. I fucking double dog
Go ahead
dare
and
you.
touch me.
This is my
Go
home,
ahead and
bro.
touch
You're in my house.
I am telling
You're
you.
in my house.
Hey,
Don't do
chill,
that. You're
chill,
in my.
chill.
I did not touch her. Did
No,
I
stop,
touch
stop,
you?
stop.
Did I touch
Stop.
you?
No, no.
Did I
Stop. Stop. You
touch
can't do anything.
Did I
Sorry.
touch
You're
you?
just gonna make it worse.
Did I ever touch you?
Stop.
I did not fucking
She's
touch
good.
you, bro.
She's good.
Step away.
She's good.
I didn't fucking touch you, you fucking bitch.
Nah, you're good. You're
I
good.
didn't
Mama D,
fucking
stop.
touch you.
Mama D, stop. Mama
I
D,
didn't
stop.
fucking touch you. You're intimidated,
Mama,
but
didn't
bro,
touch
you're in my house.
I am telling
You're
you.
in my house.
Hey,
Don't do that.
chill,
Hey, I didn't touch her. Did I touch you? What's wrong with you? Did I touch you?
No,
Did I
stop.
touch
You can't do anything.
you?
Oh my
Step
God.
away.
No, I know. We just want
You're
to
in my
relax her. We
fucking
just want her to calm
home,
down.
bro.
We just want her to calm
You're
down.
in
Mama
my
D,
home.
please. Please, Mama D.
Oh, fuck this shit.
No, Mama D, stop. Mama D, stop. Please. Please.
You're in
Please.
my fucking home. Mom, stop.
Stop. Just stop.
Stop
Just
acting
stop.
like that.
Just stop.
Stop.
Just stop. Just stop. You're good.
Get off of me. I'm not hurting
No, she's
you.
good. She's good.
Am
You're
I
good, Mama
hurting
D.
you?
You're good,
Did
Mama
I
D.
hurt you? Did I hurt you? Did I hurt you?
I told you, right?
Did I hurt
I
you?
told you to step
You're
away.
in my. Did I touch you?
I've been recording this.
Never once did I touch you. Keep this on video.
I am.
Did I touch you
Oh,
one
look, I
fucking
just-
time? I have it on the ring. I don't give a fuck, bro. Did I touch you
Look.
one time? You're intimidated by me,
This is
bitch.
unnecessary. This
Get
was
Get
totally
the fuck out of here.
unnecessary.
Call your supervisor right fucking now.
Mama D, Mama D,
Put me
please.
up against the wall.
Please,
No,
Mama
they don't have
D.
to.
Please, Mama D.
No,
please.
don't go
Please.
inside.
Please.
Don't go
Please.
inside.
We don't have to go inside.
Don't go
I
inside.
just want to de-escalate.
Don't go inside.
It's done.
Keep it on. Do not go inside. Don't listen to him. Oh, look
See?
at all these cops coming for a little fight.
There you go. So I want to show an opinion that shows the court that gets no qualified immunity. You know, I maybe I'll do that on another live stream, but I'm gonna go ahead and give this girl's a shout out. And here again, here is her link to that video. Go ahead and go over there and give her a shout out, subscribe to her, and support in whatever way you want. And tell her Wolvie sent you. And understand that this right here is just unacceptable. And we could do better. You know, we're always threatened with this jail cell, you know, this rape cage. And it's just simply, you shouldn't let this intimidate you if you're not committing a crime. And that goes without saying. So again, thanks for coming. Wolvie's going back.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't. You're not going to touch me. You're out of policy. No, I don't have to.
Get rid of some of the bias that you have for people with cameras.